and I'm not sure what he's talking about, but he says play ball, and here come the Blue Hawks. Right-hand side, going to bring the ball up across court is Worm. Worm's going to run the point now as the Argos are going to play zone defense. Right-hand side, that's Jackson. Takes it inside, collapses the defense. A little bit out of control, but they're going to call a foul. I believe that's going to go against Ashley for blocking. And yes, it is. They're going to say he didn't have position. And that is going to be for Jackson Ashley, just his first foul. And that's a good thing. Sometimes he can get into foul trouble, Jackson. He's a very aggressive player inside and very good at it. Jackson gets Darko Kelly off the ground, but he traveled to do so. Takes off with the ball and forgot the dribble part of it. And the Argos will take over. They're down 8. 19:29 to play here in the second half. Brandon Cotton with the ball. Brandon brings it into the front court. Working on the left-hand side. There's Tabisi at the head of the key. Cotton now on the right-hand wing. He gets it inside to Ashley. Maybe do a post-up move if he's got one. He's a left-handed shooter. He gets inside there. He drops that ball up nice to Tabisi. Tabisi with an easy layup as they cut that lead to 6, 53-47 at the 19-minute mark here in the second half. Worm now drops it off. Oh, there's a shooter. Missing that time, I think for the first time this game, is Dante Walker. He's put on a shooting exhibition. He had 17 points in that first half. They get the ball inside quickly, they do. And that's going to be Tabisi as he gets his second basket of the second half. The lead is now 4 for the Blue Hawks. With the ball on the right-hand side is going to be Walker. Drops that ball off to Worm. Worm gets up in the air with it. Drops it off to Ashley. Ashley hustling for it. But the ball goes out of bounds on the Blue Hawks. Ashley dove for it, but it went off the blue-colored teams, and the referee says we'll give it to the Argos, and Coach Vaughn for the Blue Hawks says, I want a 30-second timeout to talk about things. So let's take a break for 30 seconds. KINX 102.7 FM.
Class B CDL license, like to help people and are looking for a rewarding job with a growing team? Then look no further than the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery is looking for the right CDL towing and transport driver to join their team. Knowledge of the industry is a plus, but is not needed. CDL is a must. They are willing to train the right applicant. Call Ox with Ox & Son Towing at 406-868-4142 for more information.
Welcome back to the McLaughlin Center. The Argos are enjoying a 6-0 run here to start the second half. When you see a team start like that, you figure the coach must have had something to say to him at halftime. And I know Coach Keller, and he doesn't like to be behind ever, let alone at the halftime. So I'm sure he's got some charge. He lit a little fire into the Argos' rear ends, and they're out here playing pretty good basketball. 18:37 yet to play here in the second half. 4-point game, anybody's game. And the way these Blue Hawks can shoot, you're going to have to score baskets to stay with them because they have been putting on a display yet tonight. Nothing so far in the second half, but imagine just a little bit before they start warming things up. And here come the Argos with the ball, and that's going to be Brandon Cotton into the front court. Going to be picked up there. Defense Walker waiting for him. Works it over on the left-hand side. There's Ashley all by himself inside. Shots up. It's no good. He gets hammered to the floor. Lots of bodies on the floor. It's going to be a foul, and they're going to call that on Sean Stoltz. It's going to be his second foul. When Stoltz and Ashley meet, there's a lot of that's a lot of guys coming together. They're both big men. Ashley's going to go to the line. He hasn't been there yet tonight. He's got 4 points in the ball game. First shot's up. It's no good. Still a 4-point lead. Held by the Blue Hawks. Second shot's out and it's up and good. He gets 1 out of 2. Leads down to 3. 1 possession ball game. Hasn't been that since very early in the first half. Jackson guarded closely by Darko Kelly. Picks him up there. Has to give it up with dribble. Drops it off in the hands of Walker. Walker looking on the right-hand side. They're not going to let him shoot that 3 if they can help it. She puts up a 2-pointer. It's no good. Ashley just about had the rebound, loses control. Nice job by Walker to pick the ball up. Drops it off in the hands of Stoltz. Stoltz gets 2 points. He's got 4 in the ball game. 55-50. There's a shot put up. Stocks. He's got a 3-pointer on the way. No good. Ashley, he's been working the heck out of that board. Keeps it alive. Drops it off in the hands of Darko Kelly. He's got a 2-pointer on the way. That's up. It's no good. Rebound comes off. Nice job by Stocks to get his hands on it. Keeps control of the dribble to Tabisi. Tabisi looking inside. Nothing there. Cotton out the head of the key. He's going to take it, free throw line, shots up, shots no good. Ashley trying to get the rebound, instead it's coming off in the hands of Jackson. Jackson, left-hand side to Worm. Worm's going to hold up the dribble, defense gets back. Now he's going to try to take Cotton. On the head of the key, working left-hand side, three-pointer on the way, up, no good. Rebound comes off to Tabisi. Argos with the ball, Cotton quickly into the front court. The Argos want to run. Waiting for Ashley to get down the floor. There he is. He's going to get the ball at the head of the key, drops it off to Cotton, picks for him. In the head of the key, take it in the paint, is Cotton. Drops it off to Ashley. He's got a three-pointer on the way. He's a big guy, but he can shoot. Jackson Ashley now, he's got 8 points in the ball game. Getting close to his average of 8.4 a game. Playing a nice ball game as Ashley. Knots a lot of rebounds and getting some scoring too. That one was taken in. Nice job that time by Stoltz. Works over on the right-hand side. He drops in his 6th point of the ball game. 57-53. Got a crash down on the other end of the floor. Body's laying on the floor. That's Cotton. He gets up. And they're going to call that 3rd foul, and that is going to be on Sean Stoltz. They need him inside to counteract the Argos size in there, so that's a tough foul for Stoltz. Going to the free throw line is going to be Brandon Cotton. And Brandon has been there before. He's 2 out of 4 right now. This shot is up. This shot is good. First basket of the second half for Brandon. He's got 12 in the ball game. Multiple substitutions coming on for the Blue Hawks. Let's see if I can get some numbers here. I see 23 coming on. That's Hill. He had a good first half. They all had a good first half. I don't want to break these guys down one by one. The Blue Hawks looked really good that first half. All of them did. Cotton's second free throw is up, and it is good. 13 in the ball game, 16:42 to play, 57-55, 2-point game. Blue Hawks with the lead. With the ball, it's going to be Hamilton. Drops it off to Hill. He gets it over to Walker. We got some elbowing going on out there. I don't think they're going to count that basket. There's going to be a foul before the shot. It's going to be while he was still on the ground, and there's going to be a hold in there. And they're going to call that a second foul on Stocks. And it's just a second team foul. Stocks is going to go to the bench. Fowler back on for the Argos. Cotton, Fowler, Tabisi, Darko Kelly, and Daho now are on the floor for the Argos. He'll get the ball deep in the hole. Puts up a little jump shot, no good. Long rebound comes out. Good job by the Blue Hawks to save it. And there's a three-pointer on the way. Guess who? That's going to be Dante Walkers. He gets his 20th point of the ball game and his 6th three. Got to be on that guy all the time. Cotton, he's another guy you got to be on all the time. Takes it left-hand side, spin move inside, shots up, off the backboard. Count that basket. He's going to go to the free throw line and get a three-pointer the old-fashioned way. Nice job by Brandon Cotton to free himself up in that lane and pick up a foul. And it is going to be the first foul of the ball game. They called it on number 3. And I don't have a number 3 on my... There, they got it right. That's a foul is on Hamilton, and it's his 3rd. Free throws up. Free throws no good. Rebound, though, comes off to Darko Kelly. He's got a shot up in the end. Nice offensive board by Darko Kelly. He's in double figures. He's got 10, 60-59. The Argos have cut it to 1 point. Hamilton closely guarded by Cotton, and they're going to call a block on Cotton. And that's going to happen right in front of Keller, and he's not going to like that. But he's working over Cotton, not the referee, so he must have agreed with it. And that's just Brandon's first foul of the ball game. 3rd team fouls, 3 team fouls on both teams. 60-59, Blue Hawks with the lead. 15:55 to play here in the second half. Once again, Hamilton being guarded closely by Cotton. Going to get another foul on Cotton as he ran up his backside. Tried to slow down, but he couldn't do it. 2 quick fouls on Brandon Cotton. Brandon is a 5'10 senior out of Tacoma. He's a leader on the floor for these Argos. 2 fouls, he's still okay. Blue Hawks will take it out right in front of their bench. Looking for something, they take it out into the hands of Hamilton. Hamilton, left-hand dribble, working over on the left-hand side. Now they got it to Walker. That's where they want to go with the ball. That young man is a shooter. Right-hand side free throw line. Has to pick up his dribble. Oh, it gets tapped by Darko Kelly. But before it goes out of bounds, also reaching in there is going to be Hill. And it goes off a Hill, and the Argos will get a ball and a chance to take a lead at the 15:40 mark. Cotton brings it across the half-court line. Tabisi setting up low. Darko Kelly's going to set the pick. Try to free him up the free throw line. Cotton still on the dribble. Drops it off to Darko Kelly. He's going to put up a long three-pointer. It's good. Zacchaeus Darko Kelly, his first three-pointer of the ball game, and he's got 13. As the Argos come back and take a 62-60 lead, the first lead they've had since early in the ball game. Ooh, tough pick there by the Blue Hawks on Fowler. No foul called. Fowler gets him. Oh, what a follow that time. Coming in there is Tinnan. Jalen Tinnan. He got the offensive board and stuffed that thing back in the basket as they tie this thing up at 62 apiece. And now they're going to take a break for Fowler. He ran into a hard pick. There was no foul called on it. I think he caught an elbow, but it was no harm meant. You got to call out those picks. These are big guys. There's not a guy out there I'd want to run into, not a one. Okay, Schilling comes on the floor. Kevin Schilling Jr. takes Cotton's spot. 15:04 to play. 62 all. Well, now Cotton's back on the floor, so who sat down? Can't see. Stocks is over there. Let's see. Schilling, Ashley, Daho. And taking to the hole is Darko Kelly. His shot's no good. There's Ashley with the rebound. Now Darko Kelly with the rebound. They're out commanding those boards are the Argos, and Darko Kelly, he's going to go to the free throw line. All said and done. They're going to call a foul on the Blue Hawks, sending Darko Kelly to the free throw line. Coach Vaughn says, who's that foul on? Because the bench is buzzing. They don't know who the foul's on either. There they go. They're going to give that foul to Tinnan, his first. Sending Darko Kelly to the free throw line. He's 0 for 1. He's a good free throw shooter. Oh, I did it again. He's a good free throw shooter. First free throw's up, and that one's good. He's starting to come alive, is Zacchaeus Darko Kelly. Referee switch position. Got those right. Oh, they're moving over there so the coach can explain. Talk to the referee that made that call, what it was all about. Well, there's a dead ball. Meanwhile, second free throw's up, and it is good. Here come the Blue Hawks. Down 2. Taking it all the way in the hole, but he gets swatted out of there as Ashley. He tries to take it to the rim, but he gets swatted out, clear out in the hands of Carlos, and he misses it. Now we got a foul on a scrum for the ball. Who are they going to call this one on? Somebody was shoving inside, number 4. That's got to be Kevin Schilling Jr. His second foul, 15 foul. Blue Hawks will inbounds underneath their own basket. Hamilton will have his hands on the ball, looking for something inside if they can find it. Instead, they kick the ball out in the corner to Tinnan. Now they get it inside as he takes it in there. Now we got a blocking foul. And that's going to go against Ashley, and he picks up his second foul of the ball game. 16 foul. And they said he was shooting. I mean, he went through a lot of effort to get that shot off to make it a shooting foul, but it is. And he's going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. And that's number 12. That's Jalen Tinnan. He hasn't been to the free throw line tonight. He's got 4 points in the ball game. 6 points. No, I was right the first time. 4 points. 64-62. Argos with the 2-point lead. 14:35 to play here in the second half. Second free throw's up. Second free throw's in as he cuts the lead to 1 for the Argos, who earlier in the game were down 20 points. So they've come a long way back to get a lead in this ball game. Daho, Darko Kelly, Schilling, right-hand side. Inside to Ashley. Takes it, being shoved around in there, but he gets rid of a pass instead. Schilling out on the wing. Takes it into the paint. Has to pick up his dribble. Over to Cotton on the right-hand side. Cotton looking to move to the left. Jackson Ashley setting some picks for him. He gets it into the paint. Drops back off to Ashley. Ashley over to Daho in the corner. Fakes a 3, takes the paint. Kind of lost control of himself. Loses the ball. And they're going to call a player control foul against him as he went into the paint and he was out of control. Daho, first foul of the ball game. That is the 7th team foul on the Argos. It would be a shooting foul, with the exception that it was a player control foul. You don't shoot those. And Daho is going to go to the bench. Coming back on is going to be Jacob Wetzel, 6'2" senior out of right here in Great Falls, Montana. Sharp shooting three-pointer is this Wetzel. Here come the Blue Hawks. Into the front court is Hamilton, guarded closely by Schilling. Schilling takes him. Tries to make it back with his dribble. He doesn't. Takes it into the paint. Kicks it over this side. Shot over here by Hill. Up and good. 3 points. And 5 in the ball game now for for Malcolm. 6 points for Malcolm Hill. Brandon Cotton into the paint. Trying to take it to the hole. Defense picks him up there. Drops the ball off inside to Kelly. Darko Kelly. Left-hand dribble. Left-hand shot. Good. He's hard to stop inside, folks. 66 all. at the 13:25 mark. Here come the Blue Hawks on the offense. Nice sweet pass inside. That was Walker dropping it off into the hands of Tinnan, and Tinnan has got another basket as they take a 2-point lead, the Blue Hawks. Schilling. Nice pass inside, but it gets swatted away. Good idea, but it didn't get it through. All the way to the rim. No good. Nice job. Follow up there that time. Coming in there is Malcolm Hill as he's starting to light up the scoreboard for the Blue Hawks. He's got 8 points in the ball game, 5 in the second half. 4-point lead now, enjoyed by the Blue Hawks, 70-66 as we roll by the 12:50 mark here in the second half. Wetzel gets it down deep into the hands of Ashley. Going to pick up a foul. They're not going to let Ashley shoot down there. That's going to be Tinnan. That's going to be his second. Well, I'll take that back. They called that foul on number 24. That's Jackson. At any rate, we're going to have a timeout situation on the floor. So why don't we go ahead and take a break for a minute as we hear from some of our sponsors. KINX 102.7 FM.
Do you have a Class A or Class B CDL license, like to help people, and are looking for a rewarding job with a growing team? Then look no further than the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery is looking for the right CDL towing and transport driver to join their team. Knowledge of the industry is a plus, but is not needed. CDL is a must. They are willing to train the right applicant. Call Ox with Ox & Son Towing at 406-868-4142 for more information.
Are you looking for a little more comfort in your life? Call the expert, your Carrier dealer. Carrier dealers are the authorities at getting peak performance in your heating and cooling system. So call your Carrier dealer first. He has ways of making you very comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
Welcome back. We're at the McLaughlin Center. Little NAIA basketball going on here. Two good teams on the floor right now. The Blue Hawks from Dickinson State will have a 70-66 lead over the Argos at the 12:48 mark here in the second half. The Argos are going to inbounds the ball underneath their own basket. Cotton's got his hands on the ball, looking for something inside. They'd love to get a lob to Darko Kelly, but that's not going to happen. Instead, they get it off to Fowler, but they said it took them over 5 seconds to get rid of the ball. Good defense by the Blue Hawks as they get a turnover from the Argos. Into the front court comes Hamilton, working on the left-hand side, looking for something inside. They're going to set a pick for him. He's going to take it into the paint. Shots up, shots no good, but we're going to have a foul called on the Argos. And that's going to send the Blue Hawks to the line because that is the at least the 8th team foul on the Argos. So at the very least, it's going to be a 1-on-1 situation. Hamilton's the one going to go to the line. He's only got 2 points in the ball game, has not been to the free throw line. Wants to extend that lead to 5 points if he can. First free throw's on the way, and it rolls in. He'll get another. Ashley, Darko Kelly, Fowler, Wetzel, Cotton on the floor for the Argos. Hill, Hamilton, Jackson, Walker, and that's Toxic are the players now on the floor for the Blue Hawks. Second free throw good as well. 72-66, two-possession ball game. Brandon Cotton, he's going to take that ball into the paint all the way to the hole. Off no good with the rebound, gets knocked around. Coming out of there going to be the Blue Hawks. Missed layup that time by Cotton. They bring it right inside, got away with a little bit of a travel, maybe another one. Lots of steps going on there. Instead, we got a three-pointer up by Toskic, and he has extended that lead back out to 75-66 at the 12-minute mark. Argos did a good job of catching up. As soon as they got caught up, Blue Hawks are extending it out. And we get some more fouling going on inside as they get the ball deep into Ashley. Somebody's holding inside. That's just a 6th team foul, so it's not a shooting foul on the Blue Hawks. And that's Toxic with his first foul of the ball game. Argos with the ball underneath their own basket. Cotton's going to throw it in. This time he has to throw it over the top into the hands of Tabizi. Tabizi going to take the ball into the paint himself. Takes it, left-hand shot, and they're going to call him for a travel. Ball gets turned over back to the Blue Hawks. 11:51 to play. 75-66. Hawks with the lead and the ball. Hamilton now. Left-hand dribble, going to bring her up the left-hand side. Cotton's going to follow him up the floor. Trying to take it across the front of the key into the paint. Still being picked up there. And he's doing a lot of traveling himself. Another turnover. Traveling back and forth now for both these teams. This play's getting just a little bit sloppy. With the ball is going to be the Argos. Cotton. He's into the front court now. Ashley's asking for the ball inside. Nice backdoor to Fowler. Fowler shot up, no good. Rebound put up by Ashley. It's no good. He gets his own rebound again. That one's good. Way to stay with it, Jackson Ashley. Cuts that lead to 7, 75-68. 11-17 as Jackson gets the ball into the front court. Darko Kelly playing tight defense. Lots of steps. I think we're going to have another travel, and we do. Nice defense that time by the Argos. 11-11 to play here in the second half. 75-68, Blue Hawk lead. Cotton with the ball. Left-hand dribble takes it down the left-hand side. Defense picks it up as he drops it off to Fowler. Fowler, spin move inside. Right hand, can't get a shot off, has to kick it back out to Cotton. Cotton's going to take a three-pointer at the head of the key. Shots off the front of the rim, no good. Long rebound comes off in the hands of Toskic. Quickly, they get the ball over to Hamilton. He's in the left-hand side. Drops it over to Hill. Hill can't get a shot off, but Jackson can take it all the way in the paint. Takes it inside. Fowler is going to foul Jackson and send him to the free throw line. Dawson Fowler. That's just his second foul. And to the free throw line is Kenny Jackson. Kenny is a senior, 6'3". He's out of Wheatland, Wyoming. First free throw's up. Free throw is good for Kenny Jackson. He's got 6 points in the ball game. Yeah, we have a timeout situation on the floor. Let's see how long it's going to be. They're asking the coaches what they want, and they are going to give them a full minute because they're all sitting down. So why don't we take a break for a minute and hear from some of our sponsors. This is KINX 102.7 FM.
When disaster strikes, you want to know there is something to fall back on. Serving you today, there for tomorrow. Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance, a Grinnell mutual partner, has been offering home and farm insurance plans for all kinds of disasters since 1913. Get the coverage you need now from the people you know will be there when you need them the most. With local agents all over the state, Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance should be your first call for proper insurance coverage that you need. Contact them today. Trust in tomorrow. Cascade Farmers Mutual, a Grinnell mutual partner.
McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the west side, it is a perfect location to keep you fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime, day or night at McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in with starting pay starting at $9.50 per hour. McDonald's in Great Falls, proud supporters of the sporting events, and would like to welcome you into the city as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls, with 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it.
And we are loving the basketball here at the McLaughlin Center in Great Falls. It's been a full day of basketball. This is, I believe, our 4th game today. The women are playing and the men are playing. In the game before this, Northern beat Northwest out of Seattle. And now the Argos find themselves down 76-68 to the Blue Hawks out of Dickinson State. Jackson's at the line. His second free throw is up and in. Kenny Jackson, 7 points in the ball game, 77-68, 9-point lead held by the Blue Hawks. Darko Kelly, left-hand side to Fowler, baseline, all the way to the rim. Nice take by Dawson Fowler. 7 points in the ball game, cuts that lead 77-70. Hamilton looks on the left-hand side to Jackson. He's going to dribble it to the head of the key, drops it off. That's into the hands of Toskic. He has to kick it out as the defense collapses on him. Now they got the hands of Walker. Walker's the big shooter. He's got a lot of points in this ball game. Layup, however, doesn't go. Daho with a rebound for the Argos, drops it off to Darko Kelly. Into the front court he comes. Working on the left-hand side, takes it into the paint. Young man can leap, too. There's Hashley. Jackson Hashley. He's got another three-pointer on the way. You got to guard that big guy all the way out on the floor because he can drain him. He cut the lead to 77-73. 9:48 to play here in the second half. Hamilton with the ball for the Blue Hawks. Wants to work on the right-hand side. Defense picks him up. Oh, they got a swatted pass here by Darko Kelly, but it's controlled by Jackson for the Blue Hawks. 12 seconds on the shot clock, which has not been a factor in any time during this ball game. As we have going to the hill is going to be Toskic, and it's going to be a player control foul against him as Hashley stood his ground and picks up the foul on the second foul on Toskic, who's going to take a break and go to the bench. And coming back on with his 3 fouls is going to be Sean Stoltz. Darko Kelly, right-hand side on the dribble. Gets it inside to Ashley. Ashley working with he's got a left-hand shot. He's going to take that one. He's a little too hard off the rim. Coming out with the rebound is going to be the Blue Hawks. That's Hill with it. Drops it over to Walker. Walker looking inside. Nothing there. They're going to set up the offense. In the hands of Hill. Hill stops at the free throw line. Shots up. Shots good. Nice job by Malcolm Hill as he picks up what would be his 10th point of the ball game. He's in double figures. And here comes Darko Kelly, down 6, 8:58 to play. Drops to Ashley, back to Darko Kelly. He wants to work that left-hand side. There's Ashley, head of the key again. Shots up, shots good. Jackson Ashley, he's putting on a shooting performance as he cuts that lead to one possession, 79-76. Hamilton, right-hand side. Comes back to Jackson, to Walker. Stoltz is going to set a pick, try to get Walker free for a three-pointer. That young man can shoot. Steadily drops it off to Hill. He's got a three-pointer on the way. No good. Darko Kelly with a rebound for the Argos. He's going to take it himself, bring it into the front court. Wants to work on the right-hand side. Ashley with a pick for him. Darko Kelly kicks the ball. Nice job, Tabizi coming across a layup for Tabizi. And the lead is now just one, 79-78. We're going to roll by the 8-minute mark here just any second. Jackson, he's taking it inside. They're going to call that one on Ashley. He never really got his position with his feet. He's going to pick up his third foul, and they cannot afford to lose that young man. He's been doing a lot of their scoring for him. And going to the line is going to be Kenny Jackson. They're going to count that basket and give him one more free throw. 81-78 at the 8:05 mark. Multiple substitutions coming on the floor. Worm is back out there, I see. And back on the floor is going to be Carlo. Stoltz, Jackson rounds out the Blue Hawks. Free throws up and good. Kenny Jackson's taking over this game right when they needed him to, as he extends that lead out to 4, 82-78 at the 8-minute mark. Cotton drops it off to Daho. Daho, he'll put up a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound comes off in the hands of Walker. He's going to quickly get into the front court. Fowler catches up with him. He takes it in the paint, drops it off to Jackson. Might have been an extra step there. Refs didn't call it. Fowler gets a rebound. Fowler on the move. Left-hand side to Darko Kelly. He's going to bring it into the paint. Up and in. Zacchaeus has got himself another layup. Cutting the lead 82-80. And we have a timeout being called. And it's going to be a full minute timeout. This is being called by the Blue Hawks. And so let's take a break for a minute. Hear from some of our sponsors. KINX 102.7 FM.
Are you looking for a little more comfort in your life? Call the expert, your Carrier dealer. Carrier dealers are the authorities at getting peak performance in your heating and cooling system. So call your Carrier dealer first. He has ways of making you very comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Do you enjoy working with your hands and seeing the projects come together? Trades programs like welding and fabrication and industrial technician give you the hands-on education needed to begin a strong, rewarding career in the trades industry. This is your future, your trades career. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. To learn more, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
Welcome back. McLaughlin Center. NEIA basketball at its best. Two very good ball teams on the floor here putting on a show. We've got 7:37 to play here in the second half. Blue Hawks with an 82-80 lead. And the ball. Worm's got it. He's going to bring it into the front court. Cotton's going to pick him up there. He's wanting to work around the right-hand side, and there he goes. Drops off to Walker. He'll put that three up, and probably he hasn't missed many of those, but he missed that one. Cotton with the rebound for the Argos. Have a chance to tie or take the lead. Darko Kelly with the ball. He'd love to put it in the paint. The young man can drive it, and he can dribble, and he can shoot real well. Instead, he turns it over. Coming out of there is going to be Jackson. He's playing good ball second half. There's Walker with an outside shot. No good. Coming out of the rebound is going to be Daho for the Argos. Right-hand side. That's Tabizi. Tabizi runs right over the top of a guy, and they're going to say that it was either a block or a charge. They're going to say it's a charge. So Tabizi picks up the foul and turns that ball back over to the Blue Hawks. 82-80. We have 7:01 to play. 10 fouls against the Argos, 7 against the Blue Hawks. Blue Hawks have the basketball and the lead. Worms got it. He's going to run the point for the Blue Hawks. Working on the right-hand side. Cotton's going to pick him up there. Setting some back screens on the other side here. They're trying to get the ball in the hands of Walker, and they do. Defense is out on him. They don't want him shooting. He's put on a display this game. Jackson, he's playing good ball as well. Defense is on him. There's Jackson Ashley. Knocks it off of Jackson's leg. And the Argos will get the turnover. Defense is back. 6:39 to play. Argos with a chance to tie or take the lead. Cotton with the ball. He's in the front court. Going to work it on the left-hand side to Daho. Daho looking inside. Drops it off to Darko Kelly. He gets the ball to the head of the key. He'll put up a three-pointer there. That big guy can shoot out there. And he makes it. And the Argos take an 83-82 lead at the 6:20 mark. Blue Hawks find themselves down one. Working on the right-hand side. That's Worm. Brings it into the paint. Defense is waiting for him there. Has to kick the ball out. There's Darko Kelly. Over this side to Daho. Daho's going to take it inside. Oh, nice defense. Somehow Carlo got his hand on that ball and knocked it free. Looked like the Argos were going to get a dunk out of that thing or something. Instead, Worm puts up a shot. He's thinking he was fouled. He got nothing but air on it. Of course, we'll hear from the student section. But here comes on the move is Stocks. He takes it inside in the paint. Up and in. Stocks. He's got 6 points in the ball game. No 2 points any bigger than that one as they take an 85-82 lead. Do the Argo, and we're in a timeout situation. So why don't we go ahead and take a break for 1 minute because it's a full timeout. KINX 102.7 FM.
When disaster strikes, you want to know there is something to fall back on. Serving you today, there for tomorrow. Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance, a Grinnell Mutual partner, has been offering home and farm insurance plans for all kinds of disasters since 1913. Get the coverage you need now from the people you know will be there when you need them the most. With local agents all over the state, Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance should be your first call for proper insurance coverage that you need. Contact them today. Trust in tomorrow. Cascade Farmers Mutual, a Grinnell Mutual partner.
I gotta go.
Sometimes nature calls, and you may be working outside on a project or enjoying a concert. Rocky Mountain Portables is always there with the latest equipment and supplies to provide you with a clean, odor-free, and well-maintained portable restroom. Call Rocky Mountain Portables for your long-term projects, one-day jobs, events, and everything in between. Call 727-4155 today, because when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Welcome back, sports fans. We got a barn burner going on here at the McLaughlin Center. 85-82, Argos with a 3-point lead. 5:43 to play here in the second half. Both sides are in the bonus shooting situation. Blue Hawks have the ball. We're going to have to bring it up the floor. The Argos are showing a little bit of full court press. It's just a soft press. Just slow them down a little bit, make them use up some clock, although I don't think that 30-second clock has come anywhere close to going out at any point during this ball game. These teams seem to find the ability to shoot the ball a lot quicker than that. Here's Jackson. Quick pass over here to the corner to Walker. Walker being guarded by Fowler. He's got a shot on the way. No good. Darko Kelly with a rebound. Saves it to Ashley. Ashley now back to Darko Kelly. And they get the ball in the hands of Cotton. And he'll bring it into the front court for the Argos. They're up 3 points at the 5:12 mark here in the second half. Stocks working on the right-hand side. Ashley, free throw line. Tries to throw it inside to Darko Kelly. He's getting shoved around in there a little bit by Worm. Worm saying, hey, wait, I didn't do anything. But, yeah, you kind of did. When you're giving up about a foot in size, it's kind of hard to move those guys out without shoving a little bit too much. And he does, and he picks up his third foul of the ball game. At the line is going to be Darko Kelly. He's 2 out of 3 in this ball game, and now he is 3 out of 4. Argos are a good shooting, free throw shooting team. Stats, look at it before we came in here, they're 80% from the free throw line. That is great free throw shooting as a team. Hamilton back on the floor. Also coming back on her heel for the Blue Hawks. Darko Kelly's got one more. Yeah, he's at basket. This free throw's up. This free throw's good. 87-82. 5-point lead by the Argos. They're on quite a run here. Here come the Blue Hawks. Hamilton looking inside. A little dribble between his leg out ahead of the key. Still dribbling. Big guy comes out. Ashley gets on him. Fowler. Garden Walker really close. Makes him lose his dribble. Good defense being played by the Argos. They're working hard. Walker, Hamilton. Hamilton at the head of the key. Cotton picks him up there. Stalks in, forces a pass over to Jackson. Jackson inside, ball gets swatted away. Coming out of there with it. Shot at the buzzer. Long shot, no good. And there's going to be a time violation. First one of the ball game at the 4:34 mark here in the second half. Argos up 87-82. They got a 5-point lead at the 4:33 mark as the clock is ticking down towards the end of this ball game. Cotton now as they slow up just a little bit, working on the right-hand side to Stocks. Trying to get Darko Kelly inside. A little bit of it. No, he's got Jackson's heel on him now. That's not so much of a mismatch. Fowler, Cotton, head of the key. Drops it off to Darko Kelly. Fakes, giving it back to Cotton. He's going to put it on the right floor on the right-hand side, take it inside. Got some pushing and shoving going on in there, and we're going to have a foul against the Blue Hawks, which is going to send Darko Kelly back to the free throw line. That is going to be the first foul of the ball game on Malcolm Hill. It is the 9th team foul, so we're still in a bonus situation here. 1-1 for Zacchaeus Darko Kelly. Free throws up, free throws good. He's 5 out of 6 now from that free throw line. He gets one more, try to make it 89-82. And he does. 4:10 to play. Blue Hawks all of a sudden down 7. I think they were up. They've been sitting on 82 for quite a while, according to my scoring, which isn't always accurate, but here they are on the paint, trying to put a shot up over the top of Ashley. His Walker couldn't get her done, but with the rebound, putting it back up and in is going to be Sean Stoltz. Nice play by Stoltz, cutting the lead to 5. Cotton with the ball. Going to try to set a pick on him, see what he can do with it. Left hand, right hand switches. He's in the paint, underneath the basket. Tries to switch around, shots up, no good. Nice defense that time being played by Hill as he swats the block and gets it out, and he's got the ball bringing it into the front court. Walker got it closely by Fowler. Gets it into the paint. Oh, can't dribble between Ashley and Stocks. Stocks got his hands on it. He's coming down on the free throw line. Oh, they're going to call. They are going to call a player control foul on Stocks. And other than the guy he fouled, nobody else in the gym agrees with it, including Coach Keller, who's going crazy. From my vantage point, I don't understand that call. But it is against Stocks, and it's going to be his 3rd. 5-point lead, 3:18 to play. Hamilton gets the ball inside the paint, kicks it way out in the corner. There's Walker, deadly with those threes. He's got another one. Second three-pointer. He's got 23 points in the ball game. Cuts the lead to 2, 89-87 as we roll by the 3-minute mark. Cotton wants to work over on the left-hand side. Back to Darko Kelly. Good defense being played. They get the ball in the paint to Ashley. He's got the low post, spin move, right-hand shot up and good. Ashley is having a heck of a ball game, folks. Heck of a second half. He only had 4 at the halftime, but he's got a pile of them here in the second half as he extends that lead out to 91-87 at the 2:40 mark. Cotton's all over Hamilton. Hamilton looking inside, has to kick back out to Jackson. Tries it on side, but good defense by Darko Kelly. And Jackson in the haste to get the ball back. Picks up another foul, sending Darko Kelly to the free throw line. First foul of the game on Jackson. As hard as that guy plays defense, I'm surprised that's just his first. It is the team 10th, though, so we are in a double bonus situation now. And Darko Kelly will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. 91-87, trying to make it 92, and he doesn't. He still gets that second shot, however. Double bonus both ways. Coming on the floor is going to be Tinnan. Taking a break is going to be Stoltz. Darko Kelly's got one more free throw. This shot's up. This shot's good. 92-87. 5-point lead at the 2:30 mark for the Argos. Hamilton set a pick for him at the head of the key. Nice pass off in there to Tinnan. Off the glass. Good. Nice play by the Blue Hawks that time. 92-89. Cotton with the ball now in the front court on the right-hand side. Hamilton's going to pick him up there. We got a timeout called. Timeout going to be called by the Argo. It's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to be gone for a minute. Time to hear from some of our sponsors. KINX 102.7 FM.
Winter wheat seeding is just around the corner. Hotchkiss Seed has what you need. For conventional varieties, they carry Monument, Keldon, and Sunrise. Clearfield varieties include 517, Brawl, and Legend. Need a Clearfield alternative with a new mode of chemical action? New this year is the coaxium technology variety Incline Axe. Many other varieties available. Let them help you with your winter wheat needs. Hotchkiss Seeds, your professional seedsmen who know farming.
You're busy, and having to make time for a minor illness or injury isn't on your to-do list. With walk-in urgent care services at both Benefice Northwest and Benefice East Campus, we have you covered. For added convenience, we offer online scheduling for our Benefice Northwest location. No more having your entire day derailed by the unexpected. Benefice offers walk-in care on your schedule. Cross that off your list. Visit benefice.org/walk-in for more information.
We are at the McLaughlin Fieldhouse, and we have a barn burner going on. 2:13 to play here in the second half. Argos are up 92-89 over the Blue Hawks of Dickinson State. Argos are down to one timeout to go in the ball game. Coach Vaughn for the Blue Hawks has still got 3 that he can call. Argos with the ball. Cotton going to set up the offense. Ashley coming out, picks the ball up the head of the key. Right-hand side to Darko Kelly. He takes it inside, and he's going to get a charging foul against him as the defense is waiting for him. A little too aggressive. That's only the second foul of the game on Darko Kelly. But in the meantime, it looks like we're going to have another timeout while we talk about some things. This one's only going to be a 30-second one, so why don't we go ahead and take a break again. Hear from a sponsor, KNIX 102.7 FM.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 4 to 7 every night of the week. 4 to 7? Now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of with multiple drink and appetizer specials, or test your luck on any of their gaming machines. Enjoy happy hour from 4 to 7 or watch your favorite sporting event. All this and more at the home of the 45-cent wings, only at the Max Sports Bar and Casino up inside the Heritage Inn.
Players are back on the floor. We're getting ready to go. 2:05 to play here in the second half. It's a one-possession game, 92-89. Argos with the lead, Blue Hawks with the ball. Dickinson State's played a tough ball game. Came in here with a 1-9 record. I think they might have surprised the Argos a little bit because they're a much better team than that. This is a good basketball team. At the head of the key is Walker. Working on the right-hand side. They kick the ball out in the hands of Hamilton. Hamilton tries to take in the paint. His own guy kind of gets in the way. Kind of stumbles with the ball. Somebody's trying to get it. Stocks is going to pick up a foul. Just a little too aggressive. Crowd didn't like the call, but it was right in front of me. Referees did a good job. Nice call, sending Jackson to the free throw line. And for Stocks, that is going to be his 4th foul. First player in the game with 4. Jackson goes back to the free throw line. Kenny is 3 for 3 from the free throw line so far in this basketball game. And he's going to get a couple more here. A couple more shots. And first one's a make. Back on the floor is Hill for the Blue Hawks. Going to take a break. It's going to be Carlo. 92-90. Jackson trying to cut it to a one-point game. Young man's a good free throw shooter. That one's up and it's good too. And it is 92-91. Minute 46 to play. Argos by 1. Cotton with the ball. Left-hand side. Stocks. Darko Kelly at the head of the key. Fowler. He's way out there. There's Jackson. Ashley. He's all by himself. Well, not all by himself. Defense is on him, but all they could do is foul. Ashley gets the ball that low. He's going to get 2 points on you or go to the free throw line. In this case, they're going to send him to the free throw line. That's a foul on Tinnan. His 3rd foul of the ball game. Ashley to the line. Jackson Ashley. He's out of Kalispell, Montana. 6'7". And we're going to have a timeout before he gets to shoot his second free throw. Let's see how long this one's going to be. Referees are discussing it, and the players are sitting down, so it's got to be a full timeout. We'll be back in a minute after a word from our sponsors, KNIX 102.7 FM.
Think about it. Caesar Saturdays with college football. Champagne Sundays with NFL games. Margarita Mondays with homemade mix. Not your average casino. It's the Cash Out Casino. The one that's well lit, safe, and secure. Don't just go gamble. Go for the experience. Demand more from your gaming experience. Cash Out Casino, 1308 10th Avenue South.
We are back. We've got a heck of a ball game going on, folks. 92-91. Argos with the lead. There's a minute 35 to play. Jackson Hashley is on the free throw line, shooting the second of 2 free throws. This one is up, and it's no good. Rebound comes off in the hands of Jackson, and the Blue Hawks have a chance to take the lead. Hamilton with the ball. Fowler's going to pick him up at the half-court line. Takes him to the head of the key, works the right-hand side. Drops it to Jackson, left-hand dribble. Looking on the left-hand side. They're trying to get a pick set for him. Defense is waiting as he tries to throw a ball cross-court, and does, into the hands. That's Carlo. Finally drops the ball off of the hands of number 12. I think took a shot. That was Tinnan. Shot was short. Minute 8 to play. Argos with the ball. Cotton into the front court. Working on the right-hand side. Coach Keller says, let's use a little clock here, fellas. 18 on that shot clock. Argos with a 1-point lead as the clock rolls under a minute to play in the ball game. And Cotton picks up his dribble, and Keller uses his last timeout. And we're going to take a break here with him, and the players are going to the bench, so it's going to be a full timeout. We'll be back in a minute after a word from our sponsors, KINX 102.7 FM.
Are you looking for a little more comfort in your life? Call the expert, your Carrier dealer. Carrier dealers are the authorities at getting peak performance in your heating and cooling system. So call your Carrier dealer first. He has ways of making you very comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
Do you have a Class A or Class B CDL license, like to help people, and are looking for a rewarding job with a growing team? Then look no further than the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery is looking for the right CDL towing and transport driver to join their team. Knowledge of the industry is a plus, but is not needed. CDL is a must. They are willing to train the right applicant. Call Ox with Ox & Son Towing at 406-868-4142 for more information.
It's Argo basketball. We are back. Argo's got the ball. They bring it outside to Cotton. He's at the head of the key. Gets it into Darko Kelly. He's going to take it in the paint. Spin move. Left-hand shot. Off the rim. Off the backboard. It's good. Count that basket. Send him to the free throw line. Nice move. Zacchaeus Darko Kelly. He's a 6'6 junior from right here in Great Falls, Montana. He's going to get to go to the free throw line to shoot one. And we're going to have a little bit of a pause here as we have a substitute coming on the floor for the Blue Hawks. And that's going to be Montel Carlo. And going to the bench is going to be Hill. Darko Kelly at the free throw line, shooting one, trying to make it 95-91. And he does. 45 seconds. Quickly down the floor comes the Blue Hawks. Into Hamilton. Excuse me, that's Walker in the corner. Defense is all over him. Now there's Jackson. He's going to take the ball into the paint. A little shove move inside. Works, gets the basket. 2 points for Jackson. And a quick timeout was called after that went in the basket. And I'm sure that call has got to be the timeout. It's got to be by the Blue Hawks because Keller for the Argos has none left. So we're going to take a break for a full minute. Once again, here's our sponsors. This is KNIX 102.7 FM.
Fort Benson, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together in one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or a juicy burger. Just few of the local favorites. Take advantage of 2-for-1 drink specials, happy hour, and lunch specials. Weekdays at the Clubhouse in Fort Benson, where everyone is treated like a local.
A Taco John's Stuffed Grilled Taco makes a great stocking stuffer for stocking stufferers. Stuffed with layers on layers of savory stuff, like 100% American beef, nacho, and shredded cheeses. Stuff our hashtag at Stuffed Grilled Taco Stocking Stuffer Stuff. Phew, that's a mouthful. And so's a Stuffed Grilled Taco. Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
This holiday season, don't just stuff a stocking, stuff a face while you're at it. Gift cards from Taco John's is the best way to make sure everyone leaves your gift exchange happy. Like Fruit Coma happy.
We're back. McLaughlin Center, University of Providence campus, Great Falls, Montana. 31.9 seconds left to go in the ball game. Argos have the ball in a 2-point lead. They're going to have to give up the ball at some point, and we have a full court press put on by the Blue Hawks, and a foul. Reaching in there is going to be Malcolm Hill with just his second foul, and they're going to be sending Brandon Cotton to the free throw line, which on a normal night is not good news. He's a good free throw shooter. I keep saying that, so maybe he'll keep going. 26.7 seconds left. Neither coaches have a timeout. We're going to see this thing through the end with what they've got. Free throws up, free throws good. Carlo back on for the Blue Hawks, going to the bench. Going to be Tinnan. Carlo, Walker, Hamilton, Tinnan, Jackson on the floor for the Blue Hawks. Cotton, Tabisi. Second free throw is no good. And here come the Blue Hawks down 3. Hamilton, they pick him up down there. He's kind of stuck in the key. Jackson's got the ball, takes it inside, swatted away. Defense being played that time by Darko Kelly. The ball comes down in a jump ball situation. Possession arrow favors the Blue Hawks. They are down 96-93. There's 15 seconds left to play. Hamilton to throw it inbounds. No timeouts for either squad. Referee's got them all set. Everybody's lined up. They're going to run the play, try to get the ball in the hands of Carlo. Now they bring it back out to Jackson. He runs right over the top. They're going to call a block. They're going to call a block on Darko Kelly, which in one way is not good because they don't need any fouls on that young man. But the bottom line is he can only make 2 free throws. So no matter how this turns out, barring a long rebound and a putback, it should still be the Argos ball after these free throws with a 1-point lead. Jackson, the free throw line. And he is perfect from that free throw line so far tonight. And this one is up and it rattles out. And of course the Argo crowd loves it. They're over there making all the noise and stomping and hollering. 12.2 seconds to play. He's got one more free throw. 96-93. Argos over the Blue Hawks. Second free throw's up. It's good. Nice game today played tonight by Kenny Jackson. Fowler. Oh, they're going to go long to Darko. Nobody's back on defense. He's going to take it, and he's got it dunk. Beautiful inbounds play by the Argos as they go ahead 98-94. There's 8 seconds left. 3-point shot. Nope, they don't take it. Instead, they kick the ball out on the other side. Walker, he takes it in 2-point range. Ball swatted around. Jackson's got a 3-pointer on the way. Off the rim, no good. Buzzer goes. This ball game is over. 98-94. The Argos with a beautiful come from behind victory over a very good Blue Hawk team out of Dickinson State. Folks, that was a barn burner. Crowd loved it. What a way to end this ball game on a nice dunk by Darko Kelly. He's got a pile of points, and I'll tell you how many after I take a break, but I got to catch my breath here. So why don't we take a break for about 3 minutes and let me do some math here. We'll figure out who scored what, and we will be back after we hear from these sponsors without whom we couldn't do this.
You're busy, and having to make time for a minor illness or injury isn't on you to do list. With walk-in urgent care services at both Benefice Northwest and Benefice East campus, we have you covered.
That was no wonder.
For added convenience, we offer online scheduling for our Benefice Northwest location. No more having your entire day derailed by the unexpected. Benefice offers walk-in care on your schedule. Cross that off your list. Visit benefice.org/walk-in for more information.
Hope we got a couple minutes. We're at a break.
When disaster strikes, you want to know there is something to fall back on. Serving you today, there for tomorrow. Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance, a Grinnell Mutual partner, has been offering farm insurance plans for all kinds of disasters since 1913. Get the coverage you need now from the people you know will be there when you need them the most. With local agents all over the state, Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance should be your first call for proper insurance coverage that you need. Contact them today. Trust in tomorrow. Cascade Farmers Mutual, a Grinnell Mutual partner.
McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the west side, it is a perfect location to keep you fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime. Pay your McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in with starting pay starting at $9.50 per hour. McDonald's in Great Falls is proud supporters of the sporting events and would like to welcome you into the city as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls with 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it.
When disaster strikes, you want to know there is something to fall back on. Serving you today, there for tomorrow. Cascade Farmers Mutual Mutual Insurance, a Grinnell Mutual partner, has been offering home and farm insurance plans for all kinds of disasters since 1913. Get the coverage you need now from the people you know will be there when you need them the most. With local agents all over the state, Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance should be your first call for proper insurance coverage that you need. Contact them today. Trust in tomorrow. Cascade Farmers Mutual, a Grinnell Mutual partner.
Winter wheat seeding is just around the corner. Hotchkiss Seed has what you need. For conventional varieties, they carry Monument, Keldon, and Sunrise. Clearfield varieties include 517, Brawl, and Legend. Need a Clearfield alternative with a new mode of chemical action? New this year is the coaxium technology variety Incline Axe. Many other varieties available. Let them help you with your winter wheat needs. Hotchkiss Seeds, your professional seedsmen who know farming.
You're busy, and having to make time for a minor illness or injury isn't on your to-do list. With walk-in urgent care services at both Benefice Northwest and Benefice East Campus, we have you covered. For added convenience,
Can you hear me, Steve?
we offer online scheduling for our Benefice Northwest location.
You're not picking up on this.
No more having your entire
I got
day
the commercial
derailed
though.
by the unexpected. Benefice offers walk-in care on your schedule. Cross that off your list.
How's that?
Visit benefice.org/walk-in for more information.
We are back, and we're in luck. Coach Keller's come over here to talk to us a little bit about this basketball game and anything else he wants to talk about. Coach, what an amazing comeback that was. That was fun.
Well, like I just told him, I said it shows your character when you're down that bad and things are bad. I think we're down 20, weren't we?
You were.
In the first half, they were 13 for 24. Amazing, how they shot the ball. And, and then again, we took the lead, and then they cut it. Then they went right back up by 9, and it didn't look good, and we answered and had a run of our own, and just executed it down the stretch, I thought, in crunch time. Got the free throw line a little bit more, and great win.
It certainly was. I don't know who was Jackson Hashley. What a game he had inside. He was owning those boards and really came alive with some scoring in the second half, hitting those 3 points up front. That drew that defense out. That had to help.
Well, yeah, and those three, I think he hit 3 threes. Those are big because we were down when he hit those threes. And we went into him a little bit more. Zacchaeus Darkle Kelly struggled the first half, and he must have had a bunch. I don't know why we don't have the stats, but
I do.
Oh.
They're not official, but I show him with 32 points.
32 points, and he had 6 at
the half.
So he stepped up. Hashi had 18. We just found a way to win, and that's what good basketball teams do, and give them all the credit in the world. They deserve to win that game. They played and they shot lights out, but we found a way to win.
You did, and I'm looking at 94 points that your defense gave up, but still, they were playing good defense. They were working hard out there.
Well, I thought so. They got some good players.
They sure
like
do.
You said, and they played a tough schedule and like 3 tough exhibition games. So they were more ready than we are, and we just got to come out and be ready to play. We've been struggling at the beginning of the game a lot.
Northwest University out of Seattle tomorrow.
Absolutely, and they got to be tired because they played at MSU Billings last night, traveled all here and played, but we're going to be tired too. We expend a lot of energy, and they don't go away. They're a nice ball club.
And so is yours. They're a lot of fun to watch, folks. You need to come out and watch these guys play basketball. This is fun stuff. I was really impressed with the play around the rim, the defense. I mean, you've got rim blockers on that defense, good quick hands in your guards. They're exciting to watch.
Well, giving up 94 is not very good defense, but compared with, I think we were much better the second half guarding the three-point line, and so.
Well, they had to have been a little bit surprised. I mean, you're playing a team that's 1-9 with their record, and they come out and they just keep shooting those threes, and they kept making them.
Well, and I think our guys knew they had won one game, and they weren't ready to go from the get-go.
Yeah, but boy,
it says a lot. We cut that 20-point lead to 10 at half, and then we took the lead right away. Talk about winning the first 5 minutes, and took it right away, but they answered back.
Yeah, you were down 20 and came back, and then you were down 9 and you came back and took the lead and held it. I mean, it was a good, fun basketball to watch.
I hope so.
So you got one more game here tomorrow, and then you're going to head where?
Then we go to Havre next weekend for a Thanksgiving tournament and a couple games over there on Friday and Saturday. So 6 o'clock here tomorrow night. Come on out and watch us play.
It's worth the price of admission, folks. This is fun basketball. Coach, congratulations on your win tonight.
All right.
So there you have it. I'll give you the other scores that the coach didn't give you. But all going down the scoring sheet for you, all you folks out there. 32 points by Zacchaeus Darko Kelly. He had 6 at the halftime, ends up with 32. That young man has got serious hops and can take it to the hole and shoot as well. He's got the full game. 15 points by Brandon Cotton. 3 points by Kevin Schilling Jr. 10 points by Joel Tabizi, another guy with serious hops. All these guys get off the floor so well. Dawson Fowler out of Belgrade. He pitches in 7 points, 4 points by Rasheed Stocks. 8 points by J.F. Daho, and Jackson Hashley out of Kalispell, 18 points he put in. He had 4 at the half. Between him and Kelly, Darko Kelly, they had 10 points at the half, and they end up with 60 points? 50 points anyway between the two of them. What a game those guys played. Fun to watch. On the other side of the floor, the Dickinson State Blue Hawks, they put on a show tonight. It's always a shame when you play like that and you lose. But they're going to have to put another one on that loss mantle. But it wasn't because of a lack of try. This is a good basketball team, folks. Montel Carlo, he had 11 points all in the first half. 4 points were put in by Trayvon Hamilton, but he did a great job of running the point. 23 points by Dante Walker. He was their leading scorer and made 17 in the first half, just 6 in the second half as the defense got on him. Anybody hitting, 1, 2, 5 threes on you in the first half, yeah, you'll get out on that guy. And 9 points were by Nick Worm, 9 points by Jalen Tinnan. 8 points were put in by Sean Stoltz, 5 by Agent Toskic, 10 points by Malcolm Hill, and 15 points by Kenny Jackson. Folks, these are my score sheets. These are not official, but sometimes I get pretty close. So it was a very entertaining ball game. Dickinson State, they can keep their heads up because they played well. So we are going to go ahead and leave this venue for tonight. We will be back tomorrow night, like Coach Keller said, 6 o'clock when these Argos play. The gals play, I believe, tomorrow at noon. I wish I knew that for positive, but I think they do. And they're worth the price of admission to come watch. This is good basketball, folks. I mean, take a look at what they've done. The Western gals are the national champions out of the Frontier Conference. Montana Tech, who wasn't even favored to win this conference at all, ends up beating Missoula, the Grizzlies, in Dahlberg Arena. So the level of play is outstanding, and they are fun to watch. Good kids, too, all of them. So we want to thank you folks for tuning in and listening to this thing on KINX, and we will be back again tomorrow night at the same time. So Glenn Lambert with the call. We thank you for listening. Thanks to Brian back at the station for trying to make me sound good. Appreciate that, Brian. The rest of you folks, have a good night. Hope you'll hear from us tomorrow. This is KINX 102.7 FM.